Morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a regular Monday edition of Monkey Island Madness. This is a live Ustream show, or a live show taped over at Ustream TV, and the channel name is Monkey Island Madness. And we do this every Monday at 1 o'clock Eastern, unless Dee Dee ends early, in which case I try and come on early, because I like that. Anyway, I am talking to a live chat. Was that yours or mine?
It's yours.
Okay.
It's opening for you, so you didn't have to.
Oh, okay. Eileen, the package from Joggles didn't come. Sorry. Hi, Janet, who ignores text messages. When did you send me a text message? I blew my nose the other day when you told me to. All right, and this one, I did get an envelope from Eileen Lyons, who is my famous moderator, and she sent me some of the Tomoe River technical paper. I just opened it, and I don't want to show the addresses, so I do like the stamps on the front, Eileen. Those are cool looking. What does it say? This way. Oh, she has a stamp that has an arrow going this way. Well, here, I'll just show you. It's on the back. This way, that way. That's cute. So, yep. And a card. This is pretty. You should have used your Xyron, Eileen, because it popped off. Oh, you used a glue stick. You must not have been using Eileen or Elmer's Extreme. Keep a green bow in your heart, and the singing bird will come. Aw, thank you, Eileen. I'll glue it back on. No worries. It's very pretty, and it's green. They're Diane stamps. Yeah, I almost, if I had to guess, I would have guessed that. And then this is the paper that she sent. Okay, Eileen, this is, I think this is exactly the paper I have. So now I just got some of your Tomoe River paper. That's okay, because I love this stuff. Two and a half. Yep, it's the exact same weight paper as what I have. So I don't know if they make more than one weight of this paper. I really don't. I've only ever seen this. So, excuse me. Okay, and then the other package that I got, thank you, Eileen. I very appreciate that. Is from Teresa Peterman, who is an absolute sweetheart and is forever sending us cards.
Somebody
and
sends you
being thoughtful.
a measure paper thickness?
No, that is mine.
So,
And don't even think that I'm going to share, because I'm probably not.
I'm not going to mess with it. I don't have anything that's tiny.
You have your own
Yeah.
measuring tools anyway. So, no, mine isn't. No, it feels exactly the same, Eileen. Exactly. Oh my gosh, she sent a whole package of fun stuff. Oh, check out the tags. Those are cool. Alright, Anne just texting. It's not thicker. Alright, Anne sent me a text and called me a brat. 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 And maybe there was a text on here that I didn't see, but hang on. Oh, okay. She did send a text earlier. When are you coming on? I don't want to miss you. Oh, these are cool tags. We used to use these way back when I worked at the state of Colorado. We used to keep our keys on them, just like this, identical. Oh, these are cool looking. Check it out. They're all key holders. Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to move this. Cool. And she sent me a card. You are my favorite. Well, of course I am. Fill your life with experiences, not things. Have incredible stories to tell and not stuff to show. Wrote me a note and said she's sending me some goodies that I could use for my scavenger hunt. And then she's sending something for my trip. Teresa, you nutcase. You don't have to do all that. So beautiful card. And there's some text paper in, I'm guessing, German. Oh. And it's got already decoration on it. Looks like she cleaned off a brayer on it. Cool. Ooh, that's pretty. Sweet. And then some small music paper. Thank you, Teresa. Cool. So that's my fun stuff I got today. But no joggles package. Sorry. I'm going to put this back in the envelope so I don't lose it. Cool stuffs. It really is, CB. And I love the Tomoe River paper. And I will glue your card back together, Eileen. Send me junk. I think that's funny that you used a glue stick and it didn't stick. Probably because of the shiny paper, honestly. It's the shiny paper, Eileen. What kind of crap glue stick did you use? That is funny. Because Eileen and I go back and forth all the time about glue stick versus Xyron. And I'm just like, just use the glue stick. What the hell? Now the Elmers, this bad boy is going to stick. I promise you. Okay, see, it's all fixed now. With a good glue stick. And you guys, I'm still getting requests for the scavenger hunt list. Isn't that funny? The United States Postal Service can't find Afton? Well, that doesn't surprise me. Tell them just to drive down Route 66. It's right on Route 66. So thank you so much, Eileen and Teresa. I'm going to set it over here and go back to my ink in the edges for this notebook. So let me read chat real quick. I am a lucky girl, Dorothy. I know, Kathy, it's funny, isn't it? Eileen did make a card. She used a glue stick to show me that they don't work. Well, you were successful, Eileen. That's all I gotta say. Job well done. I don't know why I didn't answer. Oh, I know why I didn't answer your text, Ange. I was, the last 20 minutes before I came on, I was running around here. I could swear that I had a brochure for a local attraction because that's the only thing I'm missing for my scavenger hunt. And I know I have one downstairs. So I went down in the storeroom looking for it. I can see it. I know I have it. I just don't know what I've done with it. So I was trying to flush Robert's pick and get coffee, you know, do all the stuff you got to do before you start streaming. So I wasn't even around my phone. All right, there's my 2 sheets for the inside of the scavenger hunt. And I did go ahead and paint. This is the giveaway journal. I did go ahead and paint a black border. So I can just put these on and leave a little bit of a, oh, I need to trim that down a little bit apparently. I'm just going to leave a little bit of a black border, but on the inside I don't need that much. So let me go ahead and trim that off. Duh. Well, yeah, I'll trim it off the same on both sides. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. So take a picture of you, UPS man, and use that as the local attraction. I could. Eileen, oh my gosh, he would be the greatest local attraction. Duh. I don't have anything coming though, Eileen, believe it or not. I have stuff in my Amazon cart, but I have not checked out because I'm trying to be a good kid, Eileen. Trying hard, be a good kid. And so I haven't checked out. Well, that's something's crooked. All right, there we go. That'll work. Close enough for government work. Because it's going to be on the inside, right where the binding is, so. But I will have to re-ink those edges now. Hi, Orla. Hope everything's good in Canada. And I don't think Jean is streaming today. She already made an announcement that she had to run into the hospital this morning, and she probably, when she gets home, she's going to need to get her legs and feet up. So, yeah, Jean may not be streaming today. Which, based on the picture she posted the other day, she needs to give those legs a break. Sorry, you just had to watch this. Now you have to watch it again. Anyway, I am feeling really good, you guys. I know I probably don't sound a whole heck of a lot better, but I'm not nearly as snotty and coughy and stuff, and I feel really good. So, yep, not a problem. I did not go to the birthday party yesterday because I don't know how long you're contagious with a cold. Does somebody know? I just really felt like I was still too snotty to go yesterday, so I didn't go. Hi, Barry. What did Eileen say? I saw the stamps that you bought, Eileen. I love that cat one. I've seen that before. I love that one. That is such a cool stamp. And I have to say I might be just a little bit envious of that. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to use to glue this down. I think I will use a combination of double-sided tape and glue. Thanks, Lynn. I am too. I'm glad I'm feeling better because last week I was useless. Absolutely, utterly, totally useless. Another thing I buy from Wish, you guys, this sounds like a freaking Wish advertisement, but I buy my double-sided tape from there. It's not quite as good as Score, but the difference in price, unless you're doing like real construction like Jean and Jen do, this stuff is awesome, and it's cheap, really cheap. So if you have a need for double-sided tape, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. And I'm trying to get it just as close to that edge as I can without going over it. And Xandra needs her mermaid stamps. Oh, that Birch artist. See, we don't have a local stamp store. I suppose I could goggle it and see what's out there, but I need more stamps. Like, I need a hole in the head. That is the truth. I have thousands around here, and just like everything else, if I need something to stamp or something quick, I always go back to my old favorites. And I have some of my mother's stamps around here that I have never stamped in 17 years. That's the truth. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put like 3 rows down here, and then I'll glue stick the rest, and it'll be fine. It'll work good. Couple will work. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. I guess it doesn't really matter which is top and which is bottom, or front and back, right? Yeah, this will be fine. I have Oliver Fabrics and embroidered Oliver. Oh, really? You really love her art then. That's awesome. The middle ones, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and peel off quite a ways. This is how I do it until I get the page that I'm working on placed. I go ahead and just peel part way back. Come on, don't be a pain in the butt. And give myself little tabbies to pull. No, she needs to go ahead and do photos and show us some of it, Lynn. I've never seen any of Eileen's embroidery. I have seen some of beadwork and her dolls. But yeah, no, I've never seen Eileen's embroidery. But then I've never shown my cross stitch either, so alright. Now we're gonna work fast. I'm not stingy with the glue stick either, man. I put that crap down. Alright, here we go. This is probably the most important corner, so I'll start there. Hope that's in a good position. Looks like it to me. I think I did good. Okay, now the only piece of backing for the tape is on that very bottom. That was a good plan. Good plan, good plan. Show the cross stitch. I'll dig it out. I did cross stitch for a long time. When I worked, that was kind of my relaxation. And I would get up early Saturday and Sunday mornings. I mean, I got up at my regular work time, but I obviously didn't have to go anywhere, right? And I'd get up and watch shows that I had taped all week. Of course, back then we were taping on VCRs. But I'd get up when the house was real quiet, before Jim and the kids were up. That used to be one of my very favorite times of the day. Hi there, Terry. Alright, that one came out good, so I'm happy with that. Yep. We'll do this one next. And because that plan works so well, we're just going to repeat it. So if you've done the scavenger hunt, 26, 27, 28, you've got like 2 days to get an email to me to tell me that you've finished. And honestly, I'm going to be honest, I have not checked my email since probably sometime Saturday. So, yeah, if you've emailed me, I don't know it. But I will make sure that all emails are caught up before I do the drawing, for sure. And I can't tell you how many people have emailed me because I haven't counted them. Don't know, but I know it's not many, not a fraction of how many of the lists I sent out, for sure. Oh, okay, cool. You still have tapes in a VCR? Well, I still have a VCR because it's a CD VCR that you can tape VCRs off onto a CD. So, but to me that was too big a pain in the neck. I intended to do it. I just never did. Alright, here we go. Actually, I'm going to take, I should have, dope. I should have peeled these back a little bit first. Now I'm going to have gluey hands. Come on. Don't be a pain. Don't be a pain. Alright, now we can go ahead with the gluing. Okay, we are ready. Alright, that looks good to me. Alright, where's this? I'll do it from the bottom, I guess. I lost this strip at the top, so we'll just go from the bottom, no big deal. Why does things have to be a pain in the ass? Huh? Mailman. Tape strips. Alright. Sweet. I might have to trim that off a little bit. I might have gotten a little crooked, but I'm certainly not going to worry about it. This is very stiff, you guys. because I use that cereal weight cardboard. It is definitely a durable cover, so I'm glad about that. You're just taking your time and enjoying it. That's a good thing. I've never had that problem, Lynn, ever. They must have had some issues, because I've never had to do that. Alrighty, there we go. There's our journal cover, and at this point, it doesn't matter which is front and which is back. When I get the elastic on it, that should hold it shut. It's wanting to gape a little bit, but I think after it's handled a lot, it won't. So I'll pull out just a hair. Overall size is 8.5 this way, and should be 5.5 this way. Yep, 5.5 this way. So an 8.5 by 11-inch sheet folded in half will work. You'll have to trim them down a little bit, but should work great for the inserts. And I was thinking, I am going to go ahead and put some paper in here. Yes, I did use a credit card, but the credit card I had on file the last time, Lynn, it wouldn't process, so I had to go back in and delete everything and start from scratch. And I didn't know why, because my credit card is not a problem. You use PayPal? Yeah, see, I could use PayPal, either one, too. I'm just kind of softening this up a little bit. Thank you, Misha. Thank you, Orla. Most of my online stuff I do use a credit card for. Partly because you're protected that way. If anything comes and it's not to my liking, or if there's a problem with shipment or delivery or anything, all I have to do is contact my credit card, and they refund my money, boom, that quick. So, all right, that feels a little better now. So when you get this, if you feel like it's too stiff, just bend it and work with it a little. It's going to be very, very durable. I will go ahead, in fact, I'm going to do it right now, so it can be drying, because I'm not going to do the binding until this is dry. So I'll go ahead and put a coat of matte medium on it real quick. Only take an instant or two. And the reason I didn't put this inside down with matte medium, honestly, is because I learned doing the outside cover that this golden matte medium dries so fast that I wouldn't have had working time on that. So that was why I didn't use the matte medium as a glue for that. But now I'm going to go ahead and put it on this, just because this is just absorbent paper now. Alright. Glue brush sitting in water. Nasty. But it's been a great brush. You're notified anytime your credit card is used. Okay, and mine isn't like that. My credit card, though, I have to say, has been really good about watching for fraud. One time, the first time I bought Robert's medicine, which was very pricey, I bought it at Walmart, obviously, and then I went over and got some groceries. So it was two charges in the same day, and the first one was at the pharmacy, which was $3 grand. And by the time I went and picked up a few groceries and went to use the same credit card to check out, they had already locked it. I couldn't use the same credit card. But then I came home and called them and told them what the deal was. And they said, okay, we'll just make note of that. You know, if you'd have called first, you wouldn't have gotten denied. But it didn't matter. I mean, I had another credit card I could use. But I have to say, our credit card has been awesome. about shutting it down if there's any appearance of fraud at all. Knock on wood, we've never had an issue. You have to be careful with this golden matte medium. I mean, it's liquid. I mean, I've got it's everywhere. So, but I do like it. I love the finish, and that's one thing I will say is the finish on the golden matte medium is nice, real nice. And it must be glued down pretty good because I only got one bubble right in there, and I'm hoping it will shrink up. So that's good. And I like this inside paper. This inside paper, despite the show from Saturday where I was proving how smack and dragon challenged I was, this paper actually is the FW Inks Smack and Dragon. So, came out very pretty. And honestly, you guys, the matte medium is already drying. I need to stop this right now. It's already drying. You can kind of see where I've got a bubble there. A little tiny bubble there. But I probably can push that down. Let me make sure. So the way I glued that inside down is it's working well. But those bubbles go away when it dries anyway, so usually. Smack and pattern. Yeah. Smack wiggle dragon. Yeah. I'll let that sit aside and dry now, and I'll move on to the scavenger hunt because today I was going to finish this, get this ready to go so that 2 days from now it is ready to go when I pick a winner. And just work on the last couple pages. Do you guys want to see some of the pages I've worked on while you weren't around? Put this, let me clean off my matte medium bottle. It does get big old boogers that you've got to clean off. For real. Smack and pattern. Yep. It was good. It was good. Let me see if I can get that big old booger out of there. This is why I have to change my X-Acto blade often. Paula would probably be having a fit right now. Oh my God, that's such a safety thing. Hope Paula's feeling better too. She was at least at Hope's yesterday, so I was glad for that, to see her there. And at Patty's. And I have to say I had a really fun day yesterday at Hope's. That was very nice. It just made me so happy to watch her open her package. And if you're watching on YouTube, I don't know Fiona's YouTube, but on Ustream she's Fiona67. I think it's Fiona-67. And some of us sent her granddaughter some gifts, and she opened them yesterday, and it was so heartwarming and precious, and I would do it all again 100 times. Okay, you want to see the scavenger hunt? Alright, I've got a couple pages out of it that I've got to finish working on, so I'll just... This is just junk in the front that I thought I might use at some point. So, the front page, opening it up, is the All About Me page, just stuff I like. I'm a huge Bronco fan. I like cartoons. I like monkeys. I like stamps. I like sock monkeys. So this has just kind of been evolving. I don't know if she can take that stuff to school or not, Dorothy. She is. She is a precious little girl. She is absolutely precious. So yeah, the front page is all about me. Obviously that page 2 isn't done yet. This is the postage stamp prompt. I was doing this right around Christmas time, so I had a ton of Christmas stamps. And I just made a postage stamp of postage stamps. And it's got the forever over here in USA. And this is my page of red. And that is my flower. It ended up, and it is an actual rose, smushed down into the page. And this page was actually harder than I anticipated. Yeah. And that's also my hot drink holder is there too. So this page is multiple prompts. This is the scavenger hunt. And I don't know, most of you I'm sure here know that when I made up this list, I goofed up and went from 47 to 50. So there was no 48 and 49. And if you want to see 48 and 49 again, send art supplies to Monkey Island. And that has to do with the missing numbers. But then subsequently we turned 48 and 49 into Eileen and Jeannie. They were banished for bad behavior. This could serve as 2. This is the cupcake holder and another cartoon character. I have a lot of cartoon characters in here. This is my tea page. It's out of a magazine, and then just tea. And then I did go ahead and make the tea bag, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got glitter. Those glitter hearts that you put in envelopes to jack with people. Yeah, I made my own tea bag of glitter stars. And this is product logos, food product logos, or company logos, whatever. And this is my receipts. I won't show you how many there are, but this is my receipts from art stores. And then you guys haven't seen this one before. I did this yesterday. I hadn't gotten a I don't have a dry cleaner ticket. So I went ahead yesterday and made my own. There's my Monkey Island dry cleaner. And the special instructions say that they could not remove nail polish from the sleeve of the shirt. So this satisfies 2 of the prompts, both the dry cleaning tag, and then I just did like a little tear off and attached it to the sleeve. And then I drew the sleeve and just dumped some nail polish on it. So that serves the nail polish prompt. So I thought that was fun. It was fun to do and make. I love doing stuff like this. What are you doing? Yeah, you can take them up. That's fine. This is my candy page, one of my candy pages. I have multiple candy pages. But yeah, this is my candy page with all the Reese's Pieces laid down as wallpaper, and Werther's, and Hershey Kisses, and Robert Vaughn honestly ate most of these. I didn't. I did eat the whole bag of coffee nut M&Ms though. Yeah, I did do that. And then this is the torn off edge from some paper, and I Zentangled in the background. So that conceivably qualifies for 2 prompts as well. I've just finished this one this morning. I've been going back and forth about the photo of somebody you love. And I went to dinner last night with Mary's daughter. And Mary's not doing well. And I didn't go see her Friday because I was sick and I didn't want to take my nasty ass germs in there, right? So I was going through some pictures this morning trying to figure out who do I want to put in that I love. And I came across this picture of me and Mary. And I decided for the picture of somebody I love, I mean, I could have used Robert or the granddaughters or the kids or whatever, my mother, whatever. But I saw this picture of me and Mary. And I thought, that's the picture I'm going to put in there. That is so Mary, back when Mary was Mary. And I used to take her little presents and stuff. So this had to be around Halloween because she's got a little pumpkin necklace on. in her robe, and we're sitting on her patio drinking coffee. And my friend Elaine took this picture. I know where the picture came from. So that's the picture of somebody I love, and I used the washi tape up here and put her name and hearts. And so yeah, I'm gonna, this, if I have a favorite page in this whole book, this may end up being it, because I'm really wondering how much longer I'm gonna have little Mary. Not long would be my guess, because she is 97. She'll be 98 this year. But that's one of the last pictures of Mary when she was still at home. She was so bossy, and oh God, I loved her. I still love her, but yeah, so that's the picture of somebody I love, and y'all know the whole deal with Mary. And this is a business reply envelope that I doodled on. Yep, that's me and Mary, and it will be there forever. And this is something you would normally throw away. It's a toilet paper roll, and it was so ugly. So finally I just had some leftover of the little tiny Tim Holtz tags that was left over from something else I had done. So I just glued them on there. They have no meaning, nothing at all. If you don't know the story, Denise is Dee Dee's daughter, and she was at her house helping her clean, and she found a whole wad of these, and she just looked at them like, what? What the fluffy? So I just did that in honor of Denise for something I would normally throw away. And then this is my headline page. Indira Gandhi charged with election fraud. And I just thought it was funny because of what's going on in our news now. And that was in 1975. So I just cut out the whole page and put it in there. She was a big part of my mornings for many, many, many years. So, yep. I think that's why I can't start my day until noon. I mean, I sit around here and dink off until literally noon most days, because I don't have coffee to get myself started, you know, like I don't have to go to Mary's. This one we did online. Eileen helped me with that one. This one. This is the airplane. You had to fold the paper airplane. So we did that, and then we named our airline. It's called Shit-A-Line. I don't know who named it. Probably Eileen. But anyway, and then there's my luggage tag. I went ahead and I designed it and drew it. And you would have loved to see Denise dink off. I don't know. And then here's my crayon page. I like it. I just put the monkey in there. I don't know why, because I just like the monkey. And wrote, crayons smell better than your butt. I think CB told me to write that. And then here's my rag flag. It's got sock monkeys on it. So there's my rag flag. And it holds together my product packaging, which is my brush pens that I got from Jet Pens that I love, and I put in Jet Pens Love in here. So, yep, and the flag rag or rag flag, whatever you call them, holds that shut. And then here's the pop top with a ribbon, so that satisfies two of the prompts right there. And I just use it as a bookmark. And then here's, I messed this up. But anyway, here's my lettering practice. And it's pitiful. Thank you, CB. Yeah. I would like to think if I sat down and did this again today, that it would look better. Because I have been practicing. Here's my page of plaid. And that is, in fact, the Clan Young tartan plaid. These are all the business cards that I had collected up. I think I did this one on stream too. That page could use some work, but it's okay. It looks like a corkboard. There's my flags, American flags. This is my washi tape page. All that underneath there is washi tape. And all I did was smash acrylic paint through a stencil on top of it. Of course, this out here is that washi tape background that Eileen had me do, and I love this. I love this technique. Yep, that's what that is. This was my sticker pages, and I ended up doing 2, and my packing tape page. The plaid back in the back is packing tape, and then everything else is stickers. I drew the checkerboard, but everything else is stickers. Well, and I drew the table. So these guys are watching these guys play chess, and I'm probably ahead. The smart monkey is ahead. Okay, this it's a napkin, but I didn't do a napkin prompt, but this is a napkin in the background with some magicals, I think, on top, or the FW ink. I think we put the FW ink, didn't we? On top of the napkins, and then Dee Dee sent me this butterfly. So that's my butterfly prompt. And this is my Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love here. That's the model. I don't know what. See, I probably should have put the numbers on here, but it's a fashion model, I think is what you had to do. So he is my fashion model. Here's his top half, here's his bottom half. And then these are just cards. This is from my friend Mary, a different Mary, but that is my card sentiment because I love her. And then that's a card from Dee Dee that I just put in there that I want to keep in there. And then this is the matchbook cover that I don't want to put in there yet because I think I'm going to Zentangle on all these little pages in there. So when you open the matchbook cover, there'll be, every page will have something on it. And if I don't get it done, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. So that's in there. And there's the bottom half of my man. My Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love man. Alright. Let's see. There's an empty spread that I've got to do something with. Thank you, Lynn. Here is, I don't know. This could qualify for probably a lot. I don't know what I was doing here. I'm going to have to look. What page is it? Let's see if I can figure it out. It might have just been leftovers that I just slapped in there, too. I do that. Oh, this is a ticket stub, is what it is. Okay. And then I just wrote coffee, the most important meal of the day on this tag. And these are Tim Holtz. And if called by a panther, don't answer. That's Ogden Nash. And then the leftover of these papers is what I put on that toilet paper roll up here. That's how I ended up with those, is because they were the leftovers from this background paper here. It is, Judy, it was the ticket stub. This started out being a doodle page or a product test page because I used, sheesh, I don't remember, pan pastels, something with glitter on it, some pens. I don't know. I was just using everything on this page. I was drawing with a dip pen that day, it seems to me, with different kinds of inks. I think that's what I was doing. But it may or may not ever get done. It could be like this for the rest of my life, and it would be okay too. Wouldn't bother me. Blank page. This is my coloring page. I haven't finished it. I did cut it out. I did do more with it than the last time you guys saw it. But that's my coloring page. I still don't know the name of that flower. There is my doodle page, or Zentangle page. This ended up being my test product page. When I got all those inks and stuff from Hobby Lobby, all the sale stuff, I put it on here and blew it with a straw. So that ended up being my test page. Blank page. Here's my family tree, which I also did on stream, and the only thing I've changed since you guys have seen it is I added all the leaves. But that is, in fact, my family tree, a real one. And I thought maybe if I found a really cool tree or just draw one, just draw an actual tree over here and have this be a double-page spread. This is a thing from a neighbor about the lake. Every spring they have a lake cleanup volunteer program, and so this came from the neighbor to get us to help volunteer and go out and clean up the lakefront. I have to clean up my own lakefront. I feel like that's plenty. This is my yarn page. I just wrote yarn in yarn and satisfied that requirement. This was, I've got several pages in here that are all kind of related, and some of the pages are not in here. But let me see where it's one of these, because I pulled some of the pages out to work on them. Okay, this will be on this page because the celebrity, or yeah, the celebrity I love is the Queen. And so I have the original picture of her and Philip when they got married. And then this is them on their 70th anniversary. And they got married November 20th, 1947. So I just made the whole spread about the Queen because I love me some Queen. Okay, and this is, I guess I could go back. This is my gratitude page that I haven't finished. I mean, I'm working on right now. There's my postcard from Janice. And then here's the rest of the Queen page. Is Elizabeth and Philip, and then the whole family up there. So, because I am a fan, and I need to send Janice a card, and I will get that done Wednesday of this week if it kills me, because Janice is having some problems. She's been in the hospital. She had a stroke. She's got pneumonia, and she's struggling, you guys. And if you have her address, drop her a line and let her know that we're all thinking about her and praying for her and we care about her. I am feeling very guilty and remiss right now that I haven't gotten it done already. I've had myself a note forever to do it. I've just had other stuff, you know. But if you'd like to do that, just to let her know that we haven't forgotten about her because she's gone. If you don't have her address, you can send a card to me and I will forward a whole envelope onto her. But I'd like her to know that we're thinking about her and haven't forgotten her. And I am praying for her every day. I mean, she is on my prayer list for sure. So, yeah. But Janice did send me the postcard from Kansas City to include in here. So, there you go. And then these are tags off of pillows and blankets and stuff. So, that's that page. And I think what I did on this, I don't remember how I colorized it. It might have been with the FW inks, but I don't know. Might have been just watercolor too. So, yeah, Joan, I definitely need to do that. So that's why that page is like that, because the Queen actually belongs right here. And then the back of the Queen is that. And then a blank page, and then I just glued this in, and there's another half to that. Where's it? I don't know. But this was like a leftover cleanup after one of our magical sessions, and so I just glued it in to use as a background, and I haven't put anything on it yet. So this is my fortune cookie page with fortunes. And it said, my fortunes are, life will be happy until the end when you pee yourself a lot. This one is, about time I got out of that cookie. Help, I'm being held hostage in a Chinese bakery. You will be hungry again in 1 hour. And I made these myself, obviously, duh. The greatest danger could be your stupidity, and the fortune you seek is in another cookie. So I just did my own fortunes and slapped them down with my stamp of a fortune cookie, which doesn't everyone have one of those? A blank page. This is a tag from a friend, or fib swapped art. So that satisfies that. That is fib art. Blank page. This is from my library. It's their hours and my actual library card, a copy. And I'm holding it down with book washi tape. Oh, no, this is the... Oh, okay, I must have made multiple pages. Because this is the cleanup from one of our magical sessions. And I don't very often save that stuff. Normally I throw it away. But this blue was so pretty, I had to keep it. So I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I love it. If I could make some more of this, I would. And then a couple more blank pages, and this is my puzzle page. It's the Minions making a puzzle of the Minions. Can you see that? These Minions are working on this puzzle of the Minions. I like cuckoo stuff like that. And then this is just an extra puzzle that I had of a cartoon character because I didn't know what I wanted to use. So I had no other use for this, so I just stuck her in the back. So there's Minnie Mouse. And then this morning, I'm going to go ahead and work on a couple of these pages. Let's see, what was this one? This is the gratitude page. I've got to finish my gratitude page. Other pages that you haven't seen was, this was my rubber stamp page. I used a great big stamp of the world that I got on sale at Hobby Lobby and made myself some postage stamps out of the large world map. I like this, and I haven't finished the stamps yet. I haven't put Forever and USA and stuff like that in there, but I do like this page. And there's the rest of the candy page. And then this is the music paper page, and I have to do the lyrics of, I decided I'm going to put the lyrics to my favorite song on here. I wish I had printed this off on vellum or something so you could go ahead and see the music paper behind it, so I may redo that, I don't know. But the favorite song, and I have a ton of favorite songs, it's hard for me to decide, because my favorite song of all time, hands down, is Forever Young by Rod Stewart. But I used that in the last Stick It Down challenge. Bye, Josie. Hi, Josie. And so I had to pick up a secondary favorite song. And I was almost getting ready to choose Downtown Train because that song reminds me of a friend of mine who passed away that I absolutely adored. He was really one of the best friends a girl could ever want to have. And we used to sing Downtown Train together. I almost chose that one, but then I decided at the end of the day that I was going to use the lyrics to I Hope You Dance. And I'm going to go ahead and read them, you guys. I hope I don't cry. But this song, every time I hear it, it makes me cry. So if you don't know the song, it's by Leanne Womack. Go to YouTube and listen to it. But it starts out, and I should have written down who wrote the song. Leanne Womack did not write the song. I will find out who did. But it starts out, I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small. This is one of my favorite lines. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. And then there's, she does that several times. I hope you dance, I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance, never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Sorry, guys. Anyway, then she does the chorus, and there's singing in the background. And it's men singing, and they say, time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on years and wonder where those years have gone. Okay, here's part of what I cut off. Maybe I can find who wrote that song. Okay, I found it. Yay. I hope you still feel, and then it repeats the first, or the second stanza again. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I just love that song. It just says so much about living in the moment, taking advantage of everything. Don't look back with regrets. You know, all the lessons. Eileen, really, go look up I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack on YouTube, and I promise you, you will be in tears before the song is done. At least I am every time I hear it. Another song that I came darn close to using was If I Die Young. And that's by the band Perry. It's another song I just love. But this one, I decided I would choose it because of the words. But honestly, there are 100 songs I could have chosen. 100. But I think this one, for overall message, lyrics, feeling good when it's done. Even though I cry, I always feel good when I hear it. And the writers were Sillers, S-I-L-L-E-R-S, and I got this off of azllyrics.com, and Mark D. Sanders. So kudos to them, because those are some awesome, awesome lyrics. Now, you guys can give me some suggestions. I just printed it out on white paper, but I don't want to I mean, I could just slap it on here and satisfy the requirement to make sure I get this done. You love If I Die Young. Yep, I love that song. I love Band Perry. This song that I just read the lyrics to is called I Hope You Dance. Leanne Womack sings it. I'd love to play it for you guys, but with the copyright and all that, I can't. But I would gladly play it for you. But I can tell you to go on YouTube, just search it. You will absolutely be crying in a minute. Anyway, so if you have any suggestions, I don't want to write it out. I might have to reprint it out on Say Some Vellum, where you can see through that. Yeah, so I'm moving on by Rascal Flatts, yeah. You've never heard I Hope You Dance? Oh my gosh, Eileen, I can't believe that. So if you have suggestions for the song lyrics, I mean, I could slap it on and be done. And if I don't come up with some great idea, that may be at the end of the day what I end up doing. Then the other prompts or pages that I have out were the stickers off of Fruits and Veggies. This is my page. I've got it all full up, and I have a whole bunch collected too. I could do 2 pages of this because we eat a lot of fruits and veggies. A lot. This is the recipe card from the grocery store about Kraft Dinner. And then you guys have seen this page before. But I knew I wasn't done with it, and so I started dinking around with it this morning. And I had pasted this movie poster behind that door where the Smurf is. There's a blue butterfly, and I went ahead and decorated the back of the doors with this pattern paper. The sapphires and a blue heart, a blue eye, a blue tennis shoe. This was one of my Hobby Lobby free stamps or cheap stamps, and then surprise blues. If it wasn't from the rock and roll 60s, find the music and print that out as a background. Hi, Z. Hey, what kind of cereal are you taking, Z? I need to know if it's something I like. Anyway, I wanted to decorate the outside of these doors, and because you guys know me and I'm kind of a goofball, I went and Googled funny signs on doors. So I'm going to glue these on, and this door is going to have doorbell broken, yelled ding dong really loud. That just cracked me up. Doorbell broken, yelled ding dong really loud. So these are going to be signs on the door, but I haven't decided if I want to treat them like stickers and just glue them down. I think I will. This one says, no stupid people beyond this point. Oh, and I can smell that perfume. Yeah, and I do have the perfume page done. This one says, the neighbors have better stuff. This one says, gone crazy, back soon. And I don't know which are going on which door. This one says, please use other door. Raisin Nut Brand. Okay, well, they probably have that in Australia. I'm going to have to take, like cinnamon toaster crunch or something. They need some fiber. You can't listen to Christmas Shoes, Butterfly Kisses, or Cinderella. Yeah. And then this one just says, go away. Just go away. So those are the signs for my blue doors to go on my blue page. When I get those done, I am done with the blue page. It's done. Done, done, done. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. I was going to put them on strings and let them hang like signs, but I think I'm just going to glue them down. You're not taking that chance? You're picky? Okay. See, when I told Jen I was not picky, I'm serious. I certainly can find... Well, and they have Vegemite. I can have toast and Vegemite, so I'm cool with that. But I'm sure that I can find something. You honestly are going to take your cereal with you? Oh my gosh, Z, you're funny. You could ask Jen if they have that. I'll bet they have it. I can't imagine. I've watched some of those food testing shows on YouTube, you know, where like Americans eat Asian food or Asian treats or whatever. They have quite a few American products all over the world. Picky about your cereal. I figure I'll find something. And I know they have chickens there, so I can always fry an egg. Or get a cinnamon roll, or, yeah, there's got to be something I can eat. Hot dog will do it. So this is a page just because I'm a smart ass. And I honestly had already satisfied the requirement. I just wanted more on this page. This is, I would have liked to be able to hang this sign on my office door. No stupid people beyond this point. I could have just gone into work every day, turned around, went home, right? Hi, Suzanne. Oh, you don't like Vegemite? I could eat Vegemite. I don't know. I don't think I'm picky enough to drag anything with me. I'll certainly be able to find something there. That's my feeling. So, I could pull you guys down a little bit. You're way, way away. Which makes the picture look really, really blurry. And I'm not sure that the colors won't come off. That's why I'm putting this paper over it. Because it's just ink and chalk. Yeah, our flooding here is over with now, except that the lake has really come up. Oh my gosh. My dock is, the walkway to my dock is level right now. And it's usually always downhill. Gone crazy. Back soon. So those are just things that make me fun, make me laugh. So they go in my book. Snacks for the long flight? Yeah. Well, it's going to be at night, so I don't know. I'm hoping I'll be able to sleep. Hoping. Bye, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Oh, cool, Tinkerbug. You just went Hobby Lobby.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Scared the crap out of me.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
This is probably an unsolicited call. I'll answer it. Hello? Really? Yeah, I think you've called before and we talked. I was. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, before we go too far here. Hey. Whoa. Dude, you talk too fast. No, you talk too fast. I have some questions. Can you answer my questions? She hung up on me. Oh, you wench. How could you hang up on me? Sorry. I know it's a recording. They harass me too. And it pisses me off that they use my, and the reason I knew it was scam is because the area code, not the area code, the first 3 digits of your phone number, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but back when everybody had landlines, that prefix was specific to your location. So 257 is Monkey Island. And honestly, Monkey Island is not big, okay? So if it comes up with a 257 prefix, I know it's a jacked call because anybody who's going to call me from here on the island is in my memory, and it comes up with their name. And so they make you think that it's like your local business or somebody calling. Well, nobody uses 257 because that's a Monkey Island number. Monkey Island strictly number. So, yeah, I love jacking with them. They're starting with a 1 on my calls. Nothing starts with a 1. Oh, yeah, see, no, they come up with my, looks like my neighbor calling. And that they do that intentionally. So anyway, that wasn't very much fun because she wasn't really a person. So did anybody think about what I'm going to do with the lyrics to my favorite song? Let me put this in the book. I might go ahead and grab those other fruit stickers and slap them down, and then I'm done saving them. Here's page 20. It can go in. I've taken this book apart so many times. I take these pages in and out all the time. It's just easier to work on them out of the book, you know? So. Oh, I really jack with those people. Eileen. Hi, Paula. Yeah, if you're calling to fix my computer, good luck. Good luck with that. You'll be insane by the time you get me off the phone. I will keep them on the phone as long as I possibly can, just jacking with them. Because I figure if they're yakking with me, they're not calling somebody else. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright, well, we're just sitting here kind of in between. I'm going to go ahead and write on these so I can call that page done. I'm ready to get this book done. I really am. I'm just working on the scavenger hunt, Paula. I'm not doing too much of anything. But I probably will just keep adding stuff that I collect. When I was looking for that brochure downstairs this morning, I found a whole box of collage fodder. I did, and you pooped. Oh, I'm sorry, Dorothy. I said use it as a background. Yeah, I did see that. I was just thinking about how I could do that, really. Let's see. This is, I didn't poo-poo it. It's just not as easy as you make it sound, is all. Let me find my micron. I think I want my micron pen. It will show up better. Here's the 01. Let's see if it'll work. And I'm going to write real small. And it's nice and warm here today. Sun shining. So I can't even be whining about the weather today because today really, really is a beautiful day. And my daffodils are getting ready to bloom. Can you believe that? Last week it was freezing and nasty, and today my daffodils are up, ready to bloom. They have blooms. The exchanges, yeah, you get that too. What does Eileen do? We were talking about unsolicited calls, Paula. Yeah, the do not call list. Yeah, that's a big joke now. You have all the Diane Reedley videos. Ranger put out like then I couldn't fall asleep, so I watch more. Okay. Michelle, a big thank you for those. Oh, cool. That is such a cool thing that they're doing, Eileen. It really is. And I saw the back of your head in that video. I know that was you. Sitting there with your back to the camera, Eileen. Tell us if that wasn't you. I'm pretty sure it was. I would bet money that it was. In that video that she posted yesterday, I think that's Eileen sitting with her back to the camera. And then after I get these done, I don't have another plan. I was hoping that stuff from Eileen would come today. And I would be playing with that, right? But now I'm not doing anything. And I still have the gratitude page to do. That I don't think I'm going to do on stream because I want to give that some thought. I'll put USA up in the upper corner. Print out song on tracing paper and let the music show through. Yeah, but see, what I'm afraid, Dorothy, is that you won't be able to read the words. That's what I'm afraid of. You just got a call from Luxury Cruise Lines. That's funny. I missed Z last night because I went out to dinner, so I will definitely be watching her recording later on today or tomorrow morning. Well, no, not tomorrow morning. I usually try and save those recordings for like Tuesday mornings or morning times when nobody's streaming. When I'm not going to be busy anyway. But tomorrow I am busy, so I'll have to save that one. But somebody said you had a big old haul again, Sandra. And I don't know if the rest of you saw, but Eileen went shopping, so now you all can go shopping. Because she bought herself about 1 million stamps. So, yep. Everybody is free to shop. I will be going back to Hobby Lobby. Maybe not tomorrow, depending on how Robert feels after the bone marrow. I may or may not go shopping tomorrow. You're going to love the shimmery sprays. The Dilution shimmery sprays. Did you get them all, Z? Oh, these come on our cell phones, Orla. Just a little haul. Alright, so that one, as far as I'm concerned, is done. I really want to come up with a good idea for these song lyrics. I'm thinking I could water down some gesso, but I like this paper. That's why I just... Wait, you know what? Let me see. Ooh, I got glue on that somehow. Let me get it off. Let me see if there's a blank page across from this. Maybe I could just do a 2-page spread and do something on this later. So this is page what? I rubbed the page number off of it. Come on, where are you? Well, it's got to be before that. Oh, there's the candy page. All right, here it is. This is where it goes. Nope. Not a blank page across from it, doggone it. Well, I wonder if I could do it like I could do it like a tip-in too. I could do that. I don't know. Of course. You got them all? Speaking of stamps, don't you have the crazy monkey head? Looks like he has put his finger. Yes, I do. You got it at Hobby Lobby. I know. I saw it there too. I bought it. I don't. Was it Lynn? Somebody had. I think it was Lynn. I'm almost sure it was Lynn. Sent that. Used that on one of the ATC swaps. And when I saw that stamp, I was just like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. So I'm sure I used my 40% off coupon because I wouldn't have. I think I'll put that behind that because I did the picture as a tip in. And for those of you who came in late, that's my friend Mary. I had to put a picture of somebody I love. So that's my friend Mary, and that's me. And I'm going to put love on the back of it because I don't. Oh! I'll put it like that so it covers me but leaves Mary. Oh, but it'll be a tip out like this. So I'll still be there because I honestly thought about cutting myself off. And I thought, no, that may be the last picture I ever have of Mary and I together. So, yeah, I'll just put that on there. And cover me up because that's how is Mary. Mary's not doing well. Not doing well at all. She's been sleeping for the last week and they can't really wake her up to feed her. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I really don't. I'm going to go get some washi tape. I'd love to keep my washi tape next to me, but I can't. I'll use the same movie strip tape that I used on this. I just have this stuff laying around, you guys, so that's why I went ahead and I'm going to add this. But it's appropriate for this page, so I like it. I like it a lot. You were so excited to get the monkey stamp? Yeah, I was too when I got it. I've used it exactly one time. But that's okay. I own it, and I love it. And it goes with my collection of other monkey stamps. So, yeah. I'm glad I got it. Let's see what okay. And I don't mind what I'm taping on back here, so that's fine. So this will be a multiple tip out page. This will tip this way. This will tip this way, and I don't know if I'll ever put anything back there. But yep, the love will go on the Mary page. So I think that's all the pages I have removed from here. I think. All right, and then this journal cover is, so the only page I have to put back is the gratitude page, and I'm going to work on it later on this afternoon and evening. So, and I'm going to have to cook because we went out last night. Oh, and then another thing, I should tell you what else I've got left to do. The other thing that I have is my favorite quote, and I haven't really decided yet. I have two things. Local attraction brochure. The photo of someone I love. I can go ahead and mark that one off because it's on page 16. A quote that I love. I think I know what I'm going to do for that one, but it's not done. Lyrics from your favorite song. I have to finish that one, but I have it done. The matchbook cover is done. It's just not on a page yet. And then gratitude. And then the something that says you is pretty much done. So, yep, I'm very close to done, and it will be done before the 30th. I can tell now. It will be done. So, I'm psyched. I'm psyched. All right, and then this is the journal cover that we've gone ahead, and I put this on. Now, my light is shining on where I put matte medium on this. I can see the brush strokes, but they're not offensive, so I'm not going to put another coat on because it's very nice. It feels good to me. So, I'm going to go ahead now and do the measurements to do the binding. My favorite quote is, ignore what they tell me. That's one of them. It's right up there. Eileen, it might not be my favorite, but it's right up there. Make some monkey bookmarks. That would be good, Suzanne. I have the sock monkey one. By the end, if you stream, if you were calling it that, so thought thinking, I think you might be brainwashed. What? Okay, Z, go work hard. At the gym. Yep. February only has 28 days, so. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna put the binding in up a 1/4 inch from the bottom. And then I need one coming out the center. So that's at 4 1/4 is the center. Now I just have to decide. I think I will go ahead and I won't have the elastic on the back of the spine, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll do it more like a Midori's. This one, I just left the elastic hanging on the back of the spine, which doesn't bother me. But if you put 2 holes, you can go ahead and hide that on the inside. But I will do the binding just like this one with a loop that you just flap around. And I'm going to use this exact elastic. It's a little bit better than what you buy for the jewelry and stuff at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And I just ordered it off of Amazon. So I'm going to get the screw punch so I can punch holes. I probably should just throw that packaging away. Alright, and I did put the right one back in. Coolio. Z is now brainwashed into calling it kitchen roll, not paper towel. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's funny because she went to a Diane Reevely class. Yep, they call it kitchen roll. Alright, I'm going to punch holes at each of my marks. That went through nice. Oh, and it made a mark on my cutting board, so I'm just going to turn the cutting board. I don't know if I said it when I was doing it. I came up a 1/4 inch, and then I came up a 1/4 inch from that. And I'm fudging just a little bit, but it's okay. And then one right in the center. Now I can string the elastic. Can you see the holes there? Move this and see if that helps. There's the holes. All right, and the elastic, I did go down and get it. See, I prepared myself a little bit. All right, let me think. I'm just thinking, go down there, up there. Okay, now I have to think about that every time I do it, how to string this. I went down in the top hole, up out of the bottom hole. Now I'll go all the way to the top, go up to the top hole, come back in through the bottom hole, and tie it off. And that's how a traveler's notebook is strung. Or binded, whatever. Oh, come on. Quit being a pain. I need to. There we go. It went ahead and went. I'm going to say I might have to trim that. Okay, and I'm going to pull it pretty snug so that it will, in fact, hold the paper snugly. Go ahead and cut that off. And I'll try and leave ample elastic so that if you need to snug it up or whatever, if you don't like it like this, if you win it and you don't like it like this, trim it off. And I do have the little connector things for elastic. Quite frankly, I don't like them. I like being able to retie my elastic. And if you do that, you have to cut the elastic at the exact length, and then you're screwed. If you want to change it, you got to switch out the entire elastic. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty snug. But I'm going to leave it so if I want to do it, you know, tighter, I can do that too. Wonder what they call toilet paper. Well, we call it toilet paper. Apparently they call paper towel, and I've seen it on other videos and stuff. Some places of the world call paper, what we call paper towel, kitchen paper. So, all right. That's going to be a pain, but 1, 2, and a little bit more to tie. And getting both of these ends through that little hole is kind of a pain. So just work with it as best you can. I push one through and then pull it just as tight as I can to one side so that I can shove the other one through. On here, get a good grip on it. See? Get that hole just available, and then you can go ahead and get both of them through. And this is kind of hit and miss. I just pull the elastic out where it's about out to the edge of the book. But this one, as your book gets fluffy, you might have to retie as well. So, yeah, that one's pretty snug. What kind of paper do you think I should put in here? I've had different ideas. I don't know if most people will use it like a junk journal. Because I thought, well, maybe I should just do like I did Angie's. Just go ahead and put some of my leftover magical papers in there. What See, you're going to round up your dilution sprays. Paula's going to use your sprays. Okay. She got out of that, boy. But Paula is going to stream tomorrow, she just said. You just have to think of an actual project. Yeah, see, I'm out of things to do right now, but I am going to go ahead and I'm thinking, what do you guys think of put some of your papers for sure? Okay, magical papers. Okay, cool. Paula's saying a bit of everything. Okay, all right. Maybe that's what I'll do then. Let me go get this stack of papers and maybe we can choose some that are going to go in there. Right now, this cover doesn't have a front or a back, so let me pull out and you guys can see it. Jeez, that got wonky, didn't it? Yeah, that's a little better. All right, let me go get that stack of papers and let's see. We can choose some to go in there. Okay, here we go. And I have a stack of jelly paper too. So I could maybe include some of that. The magical paper, some of it, because it soaks through, it ends up being front and back, which is kind of nice. The jelly paper is one side only. That was, no, this is special paper, can't go in there. So here's a stack of jelly paper that has been given to me. Some of it's mine. It's just all jelly paper. So we'll flip through it and see. And I'm willing to give away any or all of it. So I'll put it this way so we can see. This one's really pretty. Almost looks like Zentangle. That one's beautiful. You agree with Paula, use watercolor, copy your sketch, all of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is a little bit. Now, if I use these, you know, fold them in half and use them, which this book will accommodate. I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit, but 8.5 by 11 inch. So, for example, if I use this piece of paper and then trimmed it down, this would be one side of it. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. So, but they're shimmery, they're pretty. Plus, I could cut it down too, and they don't have to all be the same size. God, that's gorgeous. Yeah, see, that one definitely I wouldn't use. This one's kind of cool looking. Now, this is tissue paper. This is lightweight paper. I'm not sure if it's deli. Yeah, this looks like deli paper. This is like tissue. That's pretty. So maybe they don't all have to be the same size. They could be different sizes. This is like tissue paper. This is actually rice paper. I can tell by the texture of it that it's rice paper. They are. These are some beautiful, beautiful papers. I need to make myself a junk journal out of them, right? Look at that one. God, that is so pretty. Look at that. There's some treasures for sure. The colors in this one are just amazing. That green in there, you guys can't see how green it is. Let me turn this off and see if that helps. God, it's pretty. They are all great backgrounds to start with, for sure. For sure, for sure. This one has type in the background, but it's reversed. It's very cool looking. That's very shimmery. Alright, I'm going to pick out, say, 3 or 4 of these. This one is gorgeous. Oh my god. Yeah, that one is definitely going in mine. This one's cool. That one kind of just looks like that book. So I think I'm going to put that as like the front. That when you open the book, this will be page 1. Because it just, doesn't it look like it just goes there? Yeah. Yeah, so that's, I think, what I'm going to do. This one is very similar to one that I just passed. So, yeah, same colors. I'm going to go ahead and use this one as well. And it's on a little bit heavier weight paper, which I like. Only I'm going to fold it like this so that it will be inside. So whoever's working on the journal will have 2 white pages together, right? So they could create their own in here. So, and I don't know how many. Oh my god, look at the gold on that. Now the gold on this one is really shimmery, but it's not even close to the Fine Tech. Just saying, that's a gorgeous page. I'm going to make myself a journal out of this. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. They're all so pretty. I'm going to put 2 more of these in. And I still have to trim them down too. So I had 4 of these sheets, and I'll grab up some magical paper sheets. Yeah, because these are really, really, really pretty. And I'll do the same with, oh, that one has stuff on the back side. Let me just grab one, whichever one. This one, that one's gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. That one's, I'm not going to put the lightweight ones in. I think they're a little harder to work on. This one's good because it's got junk on the back too. Okay. Lots of good colors there to start a page on, so, or to glue stuff on top of, or whatever. Alright, so here we go. We've got this and this. We'll just see how they all kind of smush together after I get them. Now, a lot of this magical paper, here's the FW stuff that we did the other day. These are my smack and wiggle and dragon fails, okay? That was a big fail. This one wasn't such a big fail, but remember when I was telling you guys that the colors, after they dry, they become more muted? Remember how bright this was the other day? It's way muted now. So, but it's still pretty. And this was the one you guys called Circus Colors. And there's Circus Colors with mud on one end. I'm going to cut this out and throw that away. But I will keep this in. There's my other Smack and Dragon. So yeah, those were the Smack and Dragon. And there's that green paper that I'm going to send to Eileen. I'm going to cut it up and make it into money. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was an experiment page of FW inks. And I would include that, but then look how ugly the back is. Ugh. Because this one was FW inks with magicals. Oh, I wish the back of that wasn't so ugly, because that's nice and bright. This one's pretty. And the heavier the stock, the less it went through. So, alright, here's some more FW inks with magicals. That one's not, I don't want to send them ugly backs. That's FW inks. This was definitely ugly FW inks. Ugly, ugly. I'm not too excited about any of those, except I like this one on top, so put those over there. I don't want to use those. I want to send something pretty that somebody will be really, really happy to have. Know what I mean? All right, I'm going to mute you for a minute so I can blow my nose before Ange texts me. Okay, I'm back. Suzanne's saying it doesn't matter if one side is ugly, that there'll be something to cover it up. Now this one is pretty. I wouldn't mind. I'll include that one. Now this is on a whole lot heavier cardstock too. Those first papers, the jelly papers were on like 20 pound. This is more like, I don't know, maybe 68. But that one wouldn't, if I gave both sheets of this, then you'd have a double page spread with much the same colors. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, because then you'd have that to work on. I like that idea. And then a white one with icky on the back, and then another double like that. I like that. And I don't know how much to put in either. I'd like to make it a nice journal that when you were done, if you wanted to bind it, you know, you'd have something fun worth having. That is not good material. That one's not bad. It's very bright. This one is pretty. Let's see. That one's pretty, but that's real heavy. This is the ombre that we did. Here's some rice paper again. This is really lightweight. Really lightweight. That one's kind of cool though. I like that with the white in the center. Redo the backs. Redo the backs. What? Okay, this is spray inks that we did. Yeah, this is some of the spray inks that we did. That one's too ugly. This one's kind of pretty, the bright yellow with the green and the blue. This one with the coppery is kind of pretty. I like that one. That would be a good starter page for somebody. The rice paper, yeah. 1 sheets would be, 10 sheets. I feel much the same way, Paula. Yeah, if somebody wanted to stream on top of me, that wouldn't bother me a bit. Because if you want to see it, you can always come back and watch the recording later. I feel the same way. Signatures of 4 signatures of 5 each. I'm not doing signatures because of the binding, Suzanne, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Let me see how much I've got right now. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 sheets of paper, 16. Yeah, see, that's like 32 sides then, right? 15. No, if I put 2 more sheets in, that would be 20. I'm thinking that would maybe work. But I do have to trim them down. These are not the size that are going to work in this journal. I'm going to force them right now, but they're not the size that are going to work in this journal. And the reason I'm not going to put signatures in is because this is how I've designed the book, just to be the journal like this, with the elastic binding in the middle. I mean, I could make inserts, but the binding back here is not going to allow for that. So that's why it's going to be a journal cover with just a certain number of pages in it. Yep, I'm going to add a couple more sheets and call it done. Done, 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 done. That one's kind of, I don't mind that one so much. Here, I've got more, believe me, I've got more of every weight. This is the one where we just did the splatters. I like that. That's old. That's a cleanup. These are cleanups. That one's ugly. Would you guys art on that? This one's pretty. This one has powder, though, that's not dissolved. And that, if you're not used to that, that would create problems. This one is pretty. And this one is, these are pretty. The ones, these are the other Smack and Dragon fails. They're all pretty. Here's this cupcake one is pretty. This is pretty. Okay. Alright, I've got plenty to choose from. I think I will go ahead. Now, this is very heavy stock. Very, very heavy. These are all very heavy. I think those are going to be hard to work on. This one's awesome, though. Alright, this one is pretty cool looking, too. This is more on regular weight papers, so whoever gets this is going to get a variety of weights of paper. Actually, if I hold that the other way, it could be the other side of that. And before I trim this, I will, I'll show it to you. Yeah, that's not so bad. Now that's an even number right there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there. We've got 10 sheets of paper. Which, if you count the individual size, each 8.5 by 11 gives you 4 sides. So I think that's what it's going to be right there. And you've got a wide variety of colors and styles to work with. There's not just one style of anything. But this one, I like this one in the front of the book, opposite from that. I think that works really, really well. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and trim these down right now. I'm going to have to reinforce that. That was icky. Alright, let me see. That I decided was 5.5. Yep, so I'm going to trim them down to 5.25 this way. And I'm going to trim them when they are folded. Okay, so I'll have a full 1/4 inch margin. That way, I'm going to go ahead and trim that first. I'm going to see how sharp this X-Acto is, whether it's something I should be using for this. Yeah, it's still sharp enough. Because I'm not pressing, I'm just sliding it and it's still cutting, so it's still sharp enough for this. Go. And up and down, I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller so it doesn't put a lot of pressure. I think I'll do 8 inches up and down. So, all right, Jeannie, go have a great day. I'm not going to be on a huge amount longer after I trim this. So I'm going to take a 1/4 inch off the top and the bottom. And the reason I'm doing that is because some of these, like this top one with a design or something like that, I don't want to take it off all of one edge. So I don't mind cutting it because then it'll look better. For real. Because see, that one looks really nice. That cut looks good. I want the top and the bottom to be like that too. I sure wish I had a, when I say a press, I don't mean a printing press. I mean a, like to put pressure on this to flatten these pages and make the folds nice. But I don't. All I have is heavy books to sit under it. On top. Eileen, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do any bookmarks or not. I am absolutely going to get a card to Janice before I do any other project. That is starting to really, really eat at me, and I may end up sitting here doing that tonight. I really want to get a card off to her. But if I get a few extra minutes, I will try and make some bookmarks for the bookmark project. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be too late by then. But Eileen lives in Boca Raton, Florida, and her local stamp store has a project going where they are making, or trying to make, through volunteers, a bookmark for every student and teacher and I think administrator at the Florida school shooting, which I think is a nice way just to acknowledge that every one of them been through a very traumatic experience, and at least let people know that people really do care. Oh, yeah, some of these backs are icky. Yeah, see, when I flip through this is what it'll be like in the book. The pages aren't really that nice. On these, I don't want to do magicals or anything like that on the back of them because on this lightweight paper, it would go through and I don't want to alter this. So whoever gets the book is going to be able to do whatever they want on this paper. I could do more jelly prints, except I gave my jelly print plate away. I'm not doing jelly printing anymore. So this is the book as it's flipped through. See how this one's kind of icky, but it gives you a place to start. You can just paint right over that. I could gesso them. What am I tanning Eileen's hide for? Oh, for spending money. But yeah, I could gesso over these. But I think I'll just let the recipient do what they want with it. And then this is heavier weight paper, and I might alter these back and forth, but this one is more double page spread, even though it's 2 sheets of paper. And then this is just kind of ugly. I mean, I could throw some FW inks on them or something. I guess I could do that. On this heavier weight paper, it doesn't go through so bad. But a lot of this is just text weight paper. This one's really pretty. This was sprays. I remember the day we did this one. This was sprays. The Lindy sprays, in fact. The owner can just sew the backs and work on them. Yeah, that's what I think too. I know, she does deserve a hassle, but you know what? Secretly, Mac, I shouldn't say this out loud in front of everybody. I'm glad she's shopping again. I really am. One, it makes her happy. And two, I don't have to feel so guilty when I go shopping. So, and even though they're kind of screwed up, somebody could gesso over them. This one's that's really pretty. That looks like a wave or something, like an errant wave or a volcano or something. Now, see, Dee Dee could turn that into, like, a whole world. And that's what the winner's going to have to do. So the inside of the book is going to be completely blank. And then this will be just the back side of those pages. So, yeah, it'll work out okay. I'm excited. So yeah, they get a cool journal cover and some cool inserts. So I'm psyched about that. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce that. I'm going to have to take this elastic out, but I am going to have to reinforce that. Hang on, let me jack with this just a minute. Yeah, no, I don't know. She's going to go right back to her use what you got campaign. I know she is, but in the meantime, I can shop. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Not like it stopped me anyway. All right, there we go. That'll hold it for the time being until I get the reinforcement on there. Let's see how this will look. Yeah, I'm excited to get it done. One thing I have to say, and I will repeat all of this when I do the scavenger hunt finale, which will just be a really simple little thing, actually. Really, some of these women's pages have been so creative, so inventive. You know, if nothing else, it's been fun for me just to see what people have posted. You know, that given a prompt, they come up with the most inventive, creative ideas. I mean, I think that's the thing that's probably surprised me the most is really just how utterly creative people are. So there's the journal. Ooh, I might have to trim that off a little bit more. I maybe didn't give enough. Yeah, I might have to. Either that or I'm going to have to use one of those. Let me see here. I think the knot's preventing it from, yeah, that's what it was. The knot was preventing it from sliding back. Okay. I'm going to say, do I have to trim more off that? Alright, there. It does work. I just had it jacked up. But there's the journal cover. I'm excited about it. It turned out great. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. She did buy stamps yesterday, and I don't think she had a gift card. I think it came right out of her little credit card. So anyway, if the only other thing I want to add that is if you want to do a card for Janice and you don't have her address, message me on Twitter. I will get you my address and I will forward it to Janice. A whole package of stuff if I get enough. But I'm not going to wait long. My card is going out of here Wednesday, no later than Thursday. But Yeah, I mean, if you feel compelled to do that for Janice, I know it would be very much appreciated. So, you know, all you got to do is wish her well and speedy recovery. I don't know. I know somebody in chat early was talking about her overall condition. I don't know it. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't even tell you. But I know she is in need of some support from us. I don't think so, Janet. I don't think so, Paula. I really don't. I don't think she's home yet. And she's having a real tough time of it. So, yeah. Yeah, I like that turtle page too. Yeah, so Janice has always been so supportive of all of us. Yeah, please support her. What? Oh, and she just texted me to tell me she's too busy to worry about my snotty nose today. You nut. That's funny. And then my neighbor post. Oh, Robert must be over talking to him. He has some candles that are in their windows, and I think they're battery operated. But when I drive by their house at night, their house is always so pretty with their candles, and so I wanted to know about them. All right. She's getting transferred, but not home. Yeah, I think she may be going to rehab. So, yeah. So anyway, if you don't have her address, which I'm sure most of us do because she's such a prolific Happy Mail person, really get a hold of me. I'll give you my address. I will make sure that she gets something from all of us for sure. So unless somebody has something to tell me what to do next, I'm going to clean up this mess. And since I've got all these papers out here, I still have, some time ago, you guys were here, I had made this little journal. With the pockets, I showed you guys how to make a journal cover with the pockets. And I haven't glued this together yet, okay? Eileen had us doing the mixed media washi tape acrylic paint covers, and I love these. I think they are just fun. And of course my scavenger hunt book is this exact same sort of deal. These were really, really fun. I need to reinforce this one and finish it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this one and put some of these papers in this. And I'll either keep it or make this for an giveaway also. Excuse me. Okay, I agree with you, Joan. Completely agree with you. Pick you as the winner of the journal. Is your name in, have you completed the scavenger hunt? I was just going to go finish my laundry. You guys got to remember, I'm away from home for the next 2 days. I'm up at the hospital with Mr. Vaughn. So I do have a few things I got to get done before then. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to finish this and get it done. What else is in my unfinished pile over here? Oh, this little journal. I don't know why I did. I must have had just like leftover paper or something. Because this is like a little, does it fit a passport? Let's see, why did I pick this size? Yeah, this is almost just like the exact size of a passport. That must have been what I did, is just pick passport size cover. Life is a journey. Perfect passport size cover. Okay, Julie Topaz, do some magical smack and drags. Oh my God, I can't make that mess. I love all the hand journals. drag and smack Eileen. Exactly, smack Eileen. Let me see what else is over here, because I've got a crap load of half-finished products. This has to go to Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm sorry. I told you that was going to you. Well, it didn't go to you. I've got a thing to go to Suzanne, too. I will get this stuff done. I will. These are, okay, on these, I will go ahead and paint the backs. I'll do something with these right now. Here's some little ATCs. Here's a journal cover that I didn't finish. I cut it out, but I didn't finish. Oh my gosh. Well, from all the feedback I'm getting, you guys, a lot of people want to do it again. So there will definitely be a next generation scavenger hunt, because I've just gotten so much feedback. People are loving it, and people who really had almost stopped crafting and arting, they felt like it was something that they could do, that didn't put a lot of pressure on them, which made me really happy. What are you going to do with the book when it's done? I don't know. Hopefully just look at it and have good memories, if nothing else. But I guess that's true of all art journals. You know, it's a snapshot in time of what you were doing. Scavenger 2.0, yeah. So, yeah, it is. It's been fun. You finished the requirements. Okay, and again, I want to remind you, if you have finished it, make sure to email me so I get you in the finished pile. All right. Eileen, they don't want me to end yet, and I'll stay for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and gesso the back of these, I think. Either that or affix them to something so that they're ready to give away. Because these were a ton of fun, you guys. These little ATC cards, the washi tape mixed media. These were a ton of fun. I don't like this one so much, but these were the splatters. I couldn't make out what the small journal was that Z was using last night. Does anyone know? I have no clue. I wasn't there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this segment of the recording. We finished the journal. We worked on the scavenger hunt. I will do one more scavenger hunt show. It'll be a quick one to maybe show what I've worked in mine since then and to announce the winner. So, yeah, there'll only be one more scavenger hunt show, and then we're moving on to bigger and better things. I just don't know what it is. So, don't go anywhere, you guys. If you've watched on YouTube, thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.